Hi, I'm Andy Mack at NAMM Audio. I'm at NAMM 2014 and we just released the Triggerfinger Pro. So price points on this is $299 in UK and we're looking at $399 in the US. Comes with a compelling software content library, which I'll take you through in a minute. It's going to be hitting the stores probably end of April, early May. Cool. Okay. So everyone obviously knows the original Triggerfinger. Came out 5-6 years ago. Became very famous from Skrillex. So what's different about this one? Well, as you can see, it's been fully updated, LCD screen, RGB pads. So you can actually customize all the colors as well. So if you want to put relevant kicks and snares in different color orders, you can. But the main thing with this is the integration with the computer and the step sequencer. So, you know, this will lock into any door. It will work with any system. So you really can get that kind of real electronic way of programming your drums and your bass lines, right? At an incredible, affordable price point. So, you know, you've got door controls, so you've got Huey, Mackie on board, so you can put it into those modes, and then you have full control over Logic, Pro Tools, whatever you're using. Some of the other features we have, you know, we have note roll, we have time division, same as the MPC. We have our control sliders here, we have MPC swing, tempo, sequence velocity, step sequence. So it's laid out kind of very similar to a traditional kind of step sequence drum machine. But once you see the workflow, you'll see how fast this is. Now, before we do that, let me explain to you about the content inside Triggerfinger Pro. So we've teamed up with Prime Loops, who are probably one of the biggest sample content libraries in the world. They're going to be bringing they're going to have 10 expansion packs from Prime Loops, and these are all deep house, you know, EDM, you know, every kind of dance genre possible on the planet. These guys are bringing in expansion packs for. So each pack's going to have 512 sounds inside, ranging from one-shots, transitions, loops, arpeggiator lines, everything. And then we got Tool Room Records. So we've teamed up with those guys, and then we're going to have 5 artist packs from them. So we're going to have people like Mark Knight, Di Moreras, all inside, bringing again high quality sample packs straight into Triggerfinger Pro. And then we have another guy called Black Anomaly, who was sound designer for Timbaland, Chris Brown. He worked a load of beats on Justin Timberlake's album, and that's going to really focus on like the urban guys. So there's a load of like one shots and stuff for those guys. So that's kind of like the sound content inside, which is like 8-9 gigabytes. Okay. Now, another thing we've been working with our Air group is this software synth called Hybrid 3. Now, there was a plugin called Hybrid, which was basically locked into the Pro Tools format. And what we've done, we've gone back into the plugin, they've reworked it, they've added a lot of new features, and they've really made this plugin it will give you some of the most cutting-edge sounds on the market. It's got 6 oscillators, you've got full frets parameters, you can do combinations with sounds as well, and it's going to come with over 5,000 presets. So just to kind of give you a quick reel of how these things sound. Just go through a few sounds on here. So basically, it's categorized. You've got transition chords for trance, action pads, moving pads, dance pads, arpeggiators. You've got wobble basses, you know. You know, then we can go to hard basses. You know, we've got. This thing really does sound stunning. It's very easy to use as well. You know, the GUI's laid out in a really tutorial kind of a traditional way. We've got all the different kinds of sync LFOs here. We can go into our wavetable, and you can see all the wavetable here. So for customizing your own sound sets, very simple to use. Filter types. And then we move over to the effects parameters. We can simply add whatever type of effects we want onto each part. So each part gives you 2 inserts. Then we can also morph in between sounds as well, so you can get a really amazing combination. So we've got part A, part B, morph between the parts. So it's fully customized. And every expansion pack that comes with the Trigger Finger Pro, so the 16 expansion packs, every expansion pack will also have 64 presets for Hybrid 3. And that's not including the, the 3,000–4,000 presets that you already get with it. So like I said, you're going to literally get over 5,000 sounds, and there's going to be updates, there's going to be new presets that we're going to be working with more artists from Touring Records. So there's going to be a huge community on this plugin.
So this comes with the Trigger Finger Pro.
Yeah, this comes. This has
can you buy it separately as well?
Yeah, this has a street value of probably about 169. So you get about in the region of about £600 worth of content, and you get Hybrid 3 all for $299. So it's a very compelling offer. So let's just go to the workflow then. Now, what we've done, there's 2 parts of this. We've got the Arsenal side. Now, what this is a content manager. So you can open this up on every single channel inside your DAW, and what it will do, it will categorize all your plugins. So you drag your plugins into it, it will then categorize all your sounds into, pads, arpeggiators, analog synth lines, chords, classics, whatever. So you can actually access all your different presets from any VST very rapidly, because when you're using all these VIs and there's different terminologies for all these sound sets, it's very difficult to go, okay, I need to find this type of sound, where with this sound management system inside Arsenal, you'll be able to categorize everything yourself and go to any kind of plugin at any point in every track and find the kind of sounds you want by just going through the different tags. So we could go to like a bright pad, air pad, and you just select the relevant plugin, which is listed here. So you just literally import your plugin, double click, and there you go. It gives you all the sound sets inside the plugin that are available, and then you just load the plugin up. So it's a great management system for hosting all your sounds.
And can you put your own tags in there?
Yep, you can put all your own tags in there as well. Okay, so let me take you through the workflow of Trigger Finger Pro. Now, inside the computer, Air Drums is which hosts all your drum content, and inside is where all your expansion packs will be. So you'll see expansion pack 1 with all the different categories, kicks, snares, and obviously when it ships there'll be 16 of those. So I've got some sounds on here which I'm using for the show. I've got tempo 124, 56% swing, hit my sequencer, and I've got some stuff already on there. Okay, so we're going to start fresh. Okay, so we'll go sequence, go to load, and now I've got a new sequence, 124, get some swing, and then I'll take my kick, make this 2 bars. Go to my clap. Now, if I want to change this sound, I can just click on my pad or use the controller, and I'll just simply change my clap to another one. Put my clap down. Go to my hats. Okay, so that's a real quick beat down, okay? I now go over to Hybrid. Which is here. And again, I've got absolutely thousands and thousands of sounds to go through. So I've just put a few down here into the user. So we'll take some club pads. So now I'm just using a M Audio controller keyboard. Volume down. stuff here. And then I can mute all my tracks as well, so I can go into solo. Go to some more transitions. Then I can just bring the beat back in, mute some of the parts. Solo parts. Go back to the chorus. So interacting with your DAW, if it's Logic or Pro Tools, whatever you want to use, it's a very simple workflow. You can literally just load up all the preset sounds, you can make up all your own kits inside, you've got full control. This will lock into Huey and Mackie, so you've got DAW control on the controller here. It's a very simple workflow. You have an absolute powerful synth at your fingertips as well with hybrid. You know, we can go to some of the like wobble, give you a or you've got a lot of the conventional kind of deep house synths. So that kind of gives you a quick overlay of what the two products do. It's quite noisy in here, so you can't always hear what you're playing. So forgive me if there's some dodgy notes in there. But anyway, so that's Triggerfinger Pro, Hybrid 3, Prime Loops expansion packs, Tool Room expansion packs, Black Anomaly expansion packs, and there's going to be a huge category of expansion packs up on the website very soon. We'll be able to download a hell of a lot more content. And thank you very much.